Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Civilization 6 in our 8 Ages of Rome series. So we have met a number of civilizations. We have Frederick Barbarossa of Germany all the way over here to the east. We have Victoria to the south. I didn't want to actually talk to you. I shouldn't have clicked on her. We have Victoria down here to the south. We have Spain, Philip II of Spain, up here in Madrid. Movember Anazinga is our immediate eastern neighbor, and he actually has... that's fine. It looks like there is a barbarian encampment there, so we're going to have to deal with that sooner than later. Tell you what, let's go ahead and start moving a slinger in that direction. Not that it's going to help us with archery at this point, but we need to make sure that that's not an issue for any settlers we send that way. But then, of course, we also have Egypt. And Russia. Just lots going on at once. Okay, good. And I got another goodie hut. We're not going to be able to get to it till next turn, but that's fine. Alright, once again, we are cornered by barbarians. This scout hasn't been having a good time. We're going to fortify them, but I feel like those slingers are going to... Even though it doesn't make sense for them to go try and attack me when they've got a nation immediately south of them, and they have bigger fish to fry, so to speak, I have a feeling they're going to attack me. So I might lose that scout, because I've gotten cornered up here by the barbarians that Peter's currently dealing with. Yep, here they come. This is probably going to kill me. Yep. Damn it! Alright, so we've lost one of our scouts. We did get a free one earlier in the game, so there's that, but, I mean, you always want to keep your scouts if you can. They gain a lot of experience in the early game, just accomplishing things for you and finding new areas of the map, and then they become powerful rangers later in the game if you can manage to hold on to them. Alright, so we got some progress towards theology. Ooh, and recorded history. Not bad. 2 boosts in 1. And a promotion. Can see through woods and jungle. Yes, please. Alright, so we promoted that scout. We got a level 2 scout over here by Stockholm. Stockholm! What's going on with you? It's a scientific city-state. You need to train a galley. So a lot of city-states are wanting us to train galleys. So the unique bonus here is +1 great person point of their particular type. Great writers, great artists, and great musicians. Not quite as good of a bonus as Hattusa's. But still, it's good to have contact with multiple scientific city-states in order to get points for that.
You tread on dangerous waters in the face of England and her loyal colonies.
Okay, you know what? I don't really like Victoria either. I don't know why they...
May the forces of evil become confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
Thank you, George Carlin. I just had to stare at that and appreciate the fact that they have a George Carlin quote in Civ 6. We're going to go for Masonry because we're 2 turns away from it, and Pyramids. Hey. Alright, now we've got a builder here. Frankly, we need to build another one. We might benefit also from going for a holy site sooner than later. Or Stonehenge, for that matter. What if we went for Stonehenge on this marsh? Because this would give us a great profit. You know what? Let's go for it. It's going to take 8 turns to build it. I think we've got a pretty good shot. We're going to go for it. Alright, so this unit... Hopefully we'll find some more goodie huts out here in the areas where there have been fewer players, fewer scouts running around. Of course, again, we are down 1 scout, so that's annoying. And we're sending these units to pay a visit to these barbarians out here. They can gain some experience that way. Alright, I need to get Rome some additional amenities, so we're going to go for that tea as soon as possible. Also, if I can get a workboat on top of these crabs, that will be additional amenities for the Empire. Alright, so that's going to be all the movement points for them that turn, but I can focus on getting them into position next turn. Or they are in position now, but I can focus on getting it built next turn. Please tell me there's some more goodie huts around here. That would be so awesome.
Never again can I gaze upon the beauty spots of the earth and enjoy them as being the finest thing I have ever seen. Crater Lake is above them all.
Lots of natural wonders. So we've met Kabul. They are a military city-state. Their suzerain bonus. We get double experience from battles that we initiate. Alright, so if we become warlike against all of our all of our neighbors, which we are Rome, There's a pretty good chance that's going to happen. Oh, okay. Egypt actually expanded toward us a little bit.
Wasteful war shall statues overturn, and broils root out the work of masonry.
Did they include that quote just because it had the word masonry in it? I'm not sure. Let's go for bronze working, I think, just because we want to make sure we continue working towards ironworking. We need to kill barbarians to have a boost towards this, but again, we haven't had barbarians to deal with so far in this campaign because the civilizations around us have kind of created a border around us, and that could actually be a bit of a boon to us because so many times, especially in higher difficulty Civ games, if you get wrapped up dealing with barbarians early, tell you what, let's go ahead and fight against this guy. If you get wrapped up fighting against barbarians early, it can really hinder your progress and your ability to be competitive later in the game because the other civilizations already have their bonuses by virtue of the fact that you're playing on higher difficulty and they're outpacing you already. But thankfully, the civs in this game have protected us. We're sending our slinger through this mountain pass first. Not necessarily the smartest strategy. Alright, so we've got that luxury resource improved. Hopefully that'll be enough for Rome. I don't know for sure, but hopefully it will be. Yep, that was it. And we've entered the classical era in 1900 BC.
Politics is the art of the possible, the attainable, the art of the next best.
Otto von Bismarck, who is not the German leader of this game, as we know. All right, choose civic. All right, so we have political philosophy. Let's go ahead and go for mysticism. New government types. All right, so now we choose our classical era government. The fact that we have this on turn 36 is pretty good. We have access to oligarchy, which is one slot of every single type. We get an additional combat boost as well for just land melee units. So not slingers, but warriors, and then eventually legions. And then extra experience for combat units. What I like is autocracy, because this is the most Roman. I mean, granted, they didn't go for autocracy first. They were a classical republic first, and then they became an autocracy. But you get that +1 boost to all yields in the capital, and the 10% bonus on wonder production. And we get 2 military policy slots as well. We will not have a social policy, but we don't have that many social policies unlocked yet. Is that social? Is that what diplomatic policy? Excuse me. We don't have that many unlocked yet. So, and we get a wild card. So we could put a diplomatic policy in there if we had one. But I'm going to go for autocracy because of the boost to all yields. Classical Republic is an option as well, but we're Rome, and we need to have these military options because Rome. Your people are enthusiastic to try this new form of government. Do you want to switch? Yes, I do. Unit maintenance reduced by 1 gold per turn per unit is probably the best that I can do. But we'll see. Because that's going to give us additional gold income, especially as we build up an army. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for conscription. And then extra production towards wonders. Yeah, let's go for that as well, because we are going to be building ancient and classical era wonders. So we have extra production and a production boost towards wonders. And of course, we have this production boost towards wonders as well. So if we keep 13% more, or I'm sorry, 13%. If we keep autocracy for 13 more turns, then we're going to have a 1% bonus permanently, even if we switch away from autocracy to wonder production. Yeah, let's confirm that. All right, so this scout, yeah, go ahead and defeat that. Scout, please. All right, you move here, and you move here. We need to take out that encampment. Oh, we have, ironically, we've researched archery, so now we can actually, if this slinger was in our territory, we could upgrade him. Speaking of upgrades, let's see if we can go ahead and buy a builder. Not quite. 160 gold is what's required, because we're in a later age, unfortunately. So we've met Geneva. Okay, another city-state. 15% science when you are not at war with any civilization. So a peace-based research bonus. Okay. It's 1900 BC. Spain has progressed to the classical era, so we're ahead of Spain. Actually, let's have a look at where we are overall on the tech tree. Looks like we are kind of leading the pack. Oh, wait, no, we're not. We are not. Spain, Congo... Wait a minute. Okay, it hasn't progressed forward yet. That's what it is. It should tell us now where we are. No, we're in the classical era game. I don't know what you're doing. There's this pack of... I think this is being misreported. I think we're in this pack here because we're in the classical era. That doesn't make much sense that it's not giving that to us. But what can you do? Alright, so these guys have come out to play, which is all well and good. We can go ahead and do some damage with our slinger. Get them some combat experience, some much-needed combat experience, as they haven't been doing much fighting yet on their own. And we've met Amsterdam. So many city-states. Holy crap. Alright, let's go ahead and improve this bonus resource. So we've got the rice improved. And we've officially arrived in Germany. In this game's version of Germany, anyway.
Über Vorsichtigkeit sie gelobet. Zu helfen diesem Reich hieße tanzen mit dem Tode.
Okay. So we've somehow impressed Germany. I don't know how. Alright, we've completed our trade route with Rock Cadet.
I like to say I practice militant mysticism. I'm absolutely sure of some things that I don't quite know.
Alright, so we've completed our trade route. Let's see what our options might be. First of all, we have to choose a new civic. Let's go for military tradition so we don't get behind. Only 2 turns to finish that up. We do need to build a campus district in Ravenna, but even before then, I need a builder in this area. Badly. I just need to have a builder so that this stuff can be improved. We have access to an envoy. So I'm going to work towards being... Yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and go for the production bonus from Toronto. Looks like we're 1 turn away from Stonehenge in Rome. Not bad. Hey, okay, so we've got another German city. AI is expanding pretty quickly. We're going to need to get our 3rd city up sooner than later in order to stay competitive. Another city-state. Kumasi. They're a cultural city-state. And their suzerain bonus is... trade routes to any city-state providing +2 culture and +1 gold. Alright, so that problem's taken care of, and we can clear that encampment in the next turn. Okay, good. We have finished our bronze working research.
Is the mirror of the form, wine of the mind.
Aeschylus. Awesome. Let's go ahead and research the wheel. We need to mine a resource in order to have this boost, but we need that technology so we have access to the watermill. Both of our cities, I believe, are on rivers so far. Yes, they are, so we're gonna be able to benefit from that a good deal. Ooh, interesting. So this is Rome's trade route. I could trade with Rock Cadet again and get a faith and a science bonus. That's not bad. I mean, it's hard to beat that. Just continuing that trade. Hattusa is not as good. I don't have a quest right now that is from a city-state that's requesting a trade route. Yeah, I'm going to keep trading with Egypt. That's a really good deal. It's going to give us additional help towards our science, as well as faith. A little bit more help towards faith, in fact. All right, so there's how many charges left on this builder? 1? Alright, why don't you try and come this way and help that city out? It's going to take a few turns, but may as well put that last build to good use in our new city. The scout is up here. It's 1780 BC.
Can you imagine trying to talk 600 people into helping you drag a 50-ton stone 18 miles across the countryside and muscle it into an upright position, and then saying, right lads, another 20 like that, then we can party.
Awesome. Alright, so Stonehenge has been built. We have progressed towards drama and poetry because we completed a wonder. We have a great prophet because Stonehenge. So let's go ahead and found our religion. 1720 BC. We're off to a good start here. I am enjoying how this is going so far. We do need to build ancient walls sooner than later, but we also could probably benefit from an encampment district in Rome so that we are prepared to fight anyone that might try and throw some shenanigans our way. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and place the encampment district here. That way anyone approaching Rome that gets past Rome that tries to attack here first has to take out the encampment. Yep, going to put it right there. Alright, religion. I really wish there was an icon that resembled Roman religion more. Because, I mean, the way it works is that the pantheon beliefs are supposed to resemble those early classical religions, and then, of course, proper religion, supposedly, in the context of the world, came about after that. But, I mean, I really wish there's an option to actually say that Roman religion was formalized in some way. So I'm just going to use this one. I'm kind of pulling an Ed Beach because he used this one for a religion he called Neptunism, but we're just going to call it Latin paganism. And that's going to be the continuation of the Roman faith as a proper religion. So now we have to choose some additional beliefs here. Production bonus for each followers isn't bad. World Wonders providing +4 faith, that's not bad either. May purchase campus and theater square district buildings with faith. Ooh, I really like that one. Because as we build other campus districts, if we have faith built up, we can just immediately build libraries and universities. And then shrines and temples each provide extra housing. Extra amenities in cities with 2 specialty districts. That's also very useful. I don't know. I feel like we have enough resources right now. I'm not hurting for amenities, and I don't think we're going to be. I would rather be able to purchase upgrades to my campus districts, because campus districts are going to play a huge role right now with that. All right, so Jesuit education, and we have access to another one. Now, I am definitely going to go for the Watt, because if you have... Or actually, wait, there's the meeting house with a production bonus. The Watts are a science bonus, the meeting house are a production bonus. You can tell not too many religions have been founded yet, because we might actually be the very first one, which is nice. Do I want production or science? This is a tough decision. I want to be able to build things faster. I'm going to go for the meeting house because I feel like the cities around us and the terrain around us is going to allow for very science-productive type cities. So the science bonuses are going to take care of themselves. We need to make sure we can continue to keep production high. And we still, of course, have the fertility rights pantheon as well. So our cities are going to grow faster. Now we can get 2 additional beliefs if we use apostles. Now I can promote this slinger, so let's go ahead and give them additional range strength versus land units. Let's clear this encampment. Hey, 40 free gold. Not going to complain about that, ever. And we're going to sneak our way through this direction and see what's on the other side of Kumasi and Amsterdam here. It is 1720 BC. Rome is 5 turns away from having its encampment. Germany wants open borders. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to improve our relationship with Germany.
I don't underrate the value of military knowledge, but if men make war in slavish obedience to rules, they will fail.
All right, so let's go ahead and research drama and poetry. It's going to take 4 turns, but that's going to give us access to the amphitheater, which is historically pretty on point so far, because, you know, we need access to those kind of entertainment-style buildings. Greek-style amphitheaters, Roman-style amphitheaters, and Greek-style just drama. I mean, that's mainly what... That's the Greek... That's the point of the Greek reference. And then, of course, we can go for the Colosseum Civic after that. We need to research the construction technology to get a boost towards that. How are we doing towards that? We're pretty far away from construction, so I don't know that we're going to be there soon. Actually, what's the tech boost for ironworking? Build an iron mine. Okay. So not much going on the northern part of the world up here. I'm going to bring this unit back to Rome as soon as possible. And this scout... Looks like there's some road here. Kumasi was trying to trade with somebody up in this direction, so I'm about to... Yep, there's another city-state right there. Cool. There's a lot going on this continent. It's crazy. Actually, Yerevan. Yerevan is a city-state, so it looks like this was not... Oh, no. So, the Congo has done some conquering already. Germany's not going to like that. You know what, dude? I needed to go that way. Oh, that's annoying. Congo squeezed a scout into that mountain range right when I needed to go that direction. Okay, whatever. Okay, good. There's a goody hut at least. Got a free recon unit. And a promotion for that scout, which is nice. Now, where can I send this recon unit? Yeah, let's send you up where the warrior was scouting in the area of Toronto. That's a sensible thing. That's a bit of a win. I like that. The fact that we got another free unit there. I've literally had my religion for like 1 or 2 turns. This annoys me. I've gotten this from Mvemba Anazinga before, from Congo before. I mean,
sometimes the wheel turns slowly, but it turns.
All right, so there's that. But yeah, I've gotten that before, and frankly, it's kind of like Egypt calling you out for having a small army before you can possibly have a large army. It's like, come on, give me a break. Let's go ahead and promote this scout. We want it to be able to see through woods and jungle. Choose research. What are our best options here? We've got a couple of boosted options, but also celestial navigation here might be good since we have a harbor city. We also have the option of upgrading to ironworking. So we have 2 very good choices. I'm going to go for celestial navigation just because it gives us access to additional districts and wonders, as well as the lighthouse, which will help out with Ravenna a great deal. All right, thankfully that scout is moving through. And hopefully we'll be able to finish this scout with this new one. Do a little bit of damage. Okay, so this builder has arrived in Ravenna. They have just 1 charge left. I feel like, yeah, let's go ahead and just improve this pasture. Or should we go for the crabs? Let's go for the crabs first. It's a bonus resource. We've already got sheep. Granted, that's in Rome.
नमस्कार, मैं मोहनदास गांधी हूँ. मेरे लोग मुझे बापू कहते हैं. पर कृपया मुझे मित्र कहें.
I feel like the entire content of this episode and the past one, okay, they just visited our city only. We didn't get a chance to see where his capital is, so I don't know where India's capital is. But I feel very keenly that like so much of the content of this episode and the past one is just constantly meeting new civilizations and city-states. I don't know where Gandhi is. He's somewhere. Yeah, there's just been a lot of new city. See, so much going on. So let's get this guy through here so that the scout can no longer block us and be annoying. 1 turn away from the encampment finishing in Rome. 1 turn away from the builder finishing in Ravenna. So it's good that we're about to use this one's last charge here. We'll have another builder immediately to start building up the farmland around Ravenna. It is 1480 BC, turn 43. Well, thank you, Cleopatra. I appreciate you saying something nice about me for a change.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women...
Okay. So we've improved the crabs. Let's head out to the pasture here, improve that. That's extra housing and production, and it's saying we're short on amenities in Ravenna. Is that so? We'll have to work on that then. Alright, so now we have access to a couple of boosted techs, as well as one that hasn't been boosted yet, because you don't have access to construction, but I want to go ahead and go for this one because Colosseum, and because Rome. Now, let's see here. Oh yeah, definitely going for the watermill, just 2 turns away. Actually, wait. How long would it take to build a settler? 3 turns? Yeah, never mind. Going for that first. I am going to go ahead and go for another campus district as soon as possible. It's going to be done. It's going to take it a while to finish, but we're going to be building around the city as this happens. So that will speed things up a little bit. It's not going to take quite that long. Oh wow, we've encountered a German army. Good lord. Some more scout combat here against a weakened barbarian. Again, we're getting additional experience from barbarians on account of the mods we're using, which is quite nice. There's that weakened scout there, running away from us. Wisely so. Well, yes, it is. Okay, so far the AI are being pretty nice to me. They're saying fairly kind things. Oh, here's Gandhi's scout. This is how we met India. He brought a scout into our territory, which means he's out this way. Not surprising. This new city cannot get here fast enough. Need to have it built. Ravenna is already at 5 pop. It's grown pretty quickly. Yet another city-state. Nan Madol. And then we have this scout over here that's finally going to uncover more of the... This is, again, where our warrior was exploring earlier in the series, and we weren't able to really keep him there because we needed to have the warrior back home protecting the homeland, as it were. Let's... Before we promote that unit to an archer, let's bring them both into the home territory a little bit further. Meanwhile, this scout is still exploring this direction. Nothing really new. 2 turns, soon to be 1 turn away from our settler. Okay, whatever. I'll remember that when I conquer you. Because you are in my eminent domain, just saying. Egypt is probably going to be... I would imagine I'm going to conquer Cleopatra pretty soon. Once I have legions, I'm probably going to go north and attack Cleopatra. Especially if she gets an attitude with me at any point and gives me a reason to attack her, to where I can have less of a warmongering penalty. That would be a good thing. All right, there are a number of German units up here. Oh, that's why they're attacking Nan Madol. Because that's what Germany does. They conquer city-states to bring them into the Holy Roman Empire. That's the idea. All right, now let's go ahead and upgrade this slinger to an archer. And then this builder only has 1 charge left. It's a shame we're not near any desert tiles, because then we could build the pyramids. And get permanent bonuses towards the... Why? You have not spread your religion to them. I don't have a holy district with which to build a missionary or an apostle with which to spread my religion to you. How can you denounce me for something that I am not yet capable of doing? Sorry. All right, so we're going to have to possibly conquer him too, because he's getting mad at us for no good reason. When the AI does something inexplicable, just conquer them. That's how you play Civ. And then quietly hope for the AI to make more sense in the future. All right, let's get south of this river here, because I want to stay away from those barbarians. All right, we have built our settler here. Where would be the best spot to settle? I do want to go ahead and do something over here, because I want to have access to what's going to be an awesome campus district right there. Also, I mean, yeah, it's just this is where my next city needs to be, because we need to forward settle Congo a little bit. So let's go ahead and... Yeah, tell you what, I'm going to build it... Should I build it on top of the horses or build it across this river here? I'm going to build it here, because then we can use the river as a defensive setup. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and create an escort formation so those units move together. Move the warrior out of the way. And on that note, we are almost 30 minutes into this episode, so I guess I'll go ahead and cut this one here. And the next one, we're going to work on founding a new city out to the east, and potentially start building up a true Roman army, as well as working towards the Colosseum, because we're going to have to start fighting pretty soon. We don't have any imminent threats. We've been able to avoid the barbarian problem almost entirely this series, because we're surrounded by other civilizations that have taken the brunt themselves, which is quite nice. So that's given us the ability to develop scientifically and really kind of be at the forefront there. That being said, the game is not counting us as being at the forefront. It's still saying we're in the ancient era. Maybe this is a product of the 8 Ages of Pace mod, but I actually haven't encountered it before, so I'm not sure why it's saying that. We are clearly in the classical era, so this is a first-time thing for me. Even other times playing 8 Ages of Pace, it hasn't actually put me behind like this, so I'm not sure what's going on. But this should correct, because we are actually, I think, up here with Congo and England, if not ahead of Congo and England. So we're doing well, despite what the game is telling us. And we're going to keep focusing on doing well as much as we can in the next episode. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along if you're not subbed already. I upload new episodes in 8 Ages of Rome every day at noon Eastern Standard Time, which is GMT -5 for those of you not in the States. And comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next episode.